This video is about the politics of the Horn of Africa, uh, particularly about the Republic of Somalia, and specifically the Somalia Republic as well. We love Somalian Republic. Everybody loves Somalia. Starting from ordinary, regular people like me and high-profile top Ethiopian leaders, starting from Emperor Menelik and Emperor Haile Selassie and President Mengistu Haile Mariam and Prime Minister, the late Prime Minister, Ethiopian Prime Minister Meles Zenawi, and Haile Mariam Desalegn, His Excellency Haile Mariam Desalegn, and His Excellency Dr. Abiy Ahmed of today, and ordinary people like me. We love Somalia and we wish prosperity. We wish all the best, and we want to see a strong and united Somalia, our good neighbor. So according to Ethiopian diplomatic philosophy, the neighboring countries first: Sudan, South Sudan, North Sudan, and Eritrea, and Kenya, and the Republic of Somalia, right? So much respect and love, really. And all Somalis are brothers and sisters, whether they live in Djibouti, in Kenya, Garissa, and Ogaden in Ethiopia. We are all brothers and sisters. So there is a self-declared entity called Somaliland in the Horn of Africa. So Somaliland, for the past 35 years, a de facto state, 35 years, but that's too much really. 4 years, 5 years, a de facto state. Okay, it's okay, 4 years, because only 4 years. But 35 years, a lot. So now the time has come. Last year, in December, Christmas time, I was in the holy city of Jerusalem in Israel, walking in the city of Jerusalem, and I was a yard away from Israeli parliament called the Knesset, few hundred, 2 or 3 blocks. And on the 26th of December, Benjamin Netanyahu, the Prime Minister of the one and only Jewish state, gave a recognition to breakaway region of Somalia, recognition, right? That was like a glimmer of hope for Somalilanders. To Somalilanders, I would say. Sorry, my English is not very poor, but it's okay. So the Somaliland issue is not minor. It's not. It's an issue we must talk about, since we live here in the Horn of Africa. So back in history, I remember back in 1980s, around 1989, 90, 91, 92, as a child, me and my families, we lived along Somalian and Ethiopian border. There are small cities like Nagele Borna, Dolo Odo, and all these Liban district or Liban, yeah, Liban areas, yeah, two Libans, yeah, Borana Liban, Oromo Liban, and Somali Liban. So around there, what I observed was a secret military camps. Then the leaders in both country, in Somalia was Mohammed Said Barre, yeah? General Said Barre used to rule the country at the time. I'm a child, but I still remember. I listen his voice on news, on radio, Somali radios, because it was very easy to cross into Ethiopian border and Somalian border because we are all Africans, we're brothers, humans. So this secret military camps was to assist and to help Somaliland armed struggle, you know, after the defeat of Ogaden War of 1978-79, President Mengistu Haile Mariam, he actually hoped that General Barre will focus on development, entrepreneurship, business, peace and stability, you know, in the Horn of Africa, because that is what we all need. So Barre, General Barre, he kept playing destabilizing game in the Horn of Africa. So President Mengistu Haile Mariam at the time, he was so angered. Previously, Sudan also, the leaders of the Sudan, Hassan Nimeri, he did the same thing to really destabilize Ethiopia. So President Mengistu had to do something, you know, on the Ethiopian and Sudanese border. So he trained South SPLM, Sudan People Liberation Army, against the regime in Khartoum. Secretly, he opened up secret armed military camps. So President Mengistu gave compulsory military training for these political organizations, and to be able to topple the government, the central government, both in Khartoum and in Mogadishu, in a couple of years. They'll be able to topple the central government. You know, now we have South Sudan, which is led by then by John Garang, yeah, and Salva Kiir. So the same thing the president applied on Somalia, because everybody respects Somalia. We love really still to these days. So when Israel, the one and only Jewish state in the Middle East, it was like hope because, you know, 35 years is a lot really. And the people of Somaliland, known for entrepreneurship, hardworking, really very smart, diplomatic and determined people. So militarily, as I said, they already did the job 35 years ago. I am the witness what happened there, you know. The revolutionary army of the Ethiopian government of the time gave compulsory military training. So the couple of years, they be able to topple the government in both capital cities, right? That was military history, armed struggle of Somaliland. Now, one man, one vote democratic election, I would say Washington or Athenian style democracy. So Somalilanders voted no to the union. They are determined to have their own republic or state, you know. But majority of African countries, they respect the good old United Nations Charter, the African Union Charter. There is no problem with that. Me as a person, I want to see united, strong Somalia, peaceful really. But since Somalilanders told to the people, to the world, that they want to have their own life, their own, what can you do? nothing, right? So there is the interest of seaport of neighboring countries like Ethiopia who want to rehabilitate or upgrade the Berbera port at least for a short period of time, and in the future probably until Ethiopia will get its own seaport. Um, so to cut long story short, it's still going on, you know. So these people, at the first place, they shouldn't go from house to house asking, begging for recognition. But we hope that Somalis will have a beautiful country, developed, one and strong and united. So, because I have to do this video because something amazing or something unique will happen in the Horn that will shape the geographic, the political, social, everything of the continent of the Horn, right? We can't just ignore. What do you think about? Speak about in Somaliland, Somalia Republic. Yeah, what is the stance of Ethiopia and other countries? So, thank you very much. The United Arab Emirates, and there are some African countries are talking about recognition, but we want peace. We want to live in peace. We are all brothers and sisters. Humanity comes first, you know, humanity, prosperity, peace and stability in the home. That is what we really, really need. So we are brothers. We should, and we must understand one another. So I wish all the best to the Horn of Africa, because we are tired. We are tired of war, civil wars, vortex, the political vortex movements, armed struggles. Oh, on Agenda 2063 of the African Union, we want to silence all the guns. We want to see the peaceful Africa. So why I'm doing this video? Yes, because my country is not Nigeria, not in the West Africa, not Ghana. We are in the tip eastern part of Africa. It concerns us, you know. It's about, we have to say something, you know. So that's why I'm doing this video. Thank you very much.